Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about an ongoing issue, and that is with EXO and with Kris. I'm sure a lot of you who are in the K-pop fandom know about the issue that's going on. You know, you probably heard that Kris is apparently going to be leaving EXO and filing a lawsuit against them because according to sources he's not being treated very fairly by SM, and they haven't really been keeping to their side of the contract. Because those of you who don't know about K-pop, basically whenever a company signs a new artist or group, they basically have a contract. I suppose like when you go into a job and there's all the terms and conditions, it's kind of like that. Now there's so many different stories going on about this and rumours and stuff, so I'd say I wouldn't believe everything because there's a lot that can be said on the internet, but one thing I do kind of believe is the whole the whole SM not treating Kris fairly. I do know that SM are known for not treating their artists very fairly and not very well, so it really wouldn't surprise me if they haven't been keeping to their side of the contract. I don't necessarily think that Kris is trying to leave EXO, because I've seen a lot of comments saying, "Oh, Kris has left EXO or he's leaving EXO and blah." I don't actually think that that's his goal. I think his goal is probably to try and get this sorted. I think if he does leave, then that will be a kind of last resort kind of thing. I don't think he'll just up and leave, because A, I don't really think that's his goal, and B, I don't think he'd want to let the other members down. Also, I've seen a lot of people saying things like the EXO aren't as close as they seem, and that they all hate each other and stuff, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Because, let me put it in this perspective. You are not always going to get along with everybody, especially if there's a big group of you. I mean, you imagine being around a person day and night, having to work with them, having to, sleep in a dorm with them, then the next day having to work with them, then, day and night, and you get no time away from each other. You are going to get irritated because you're continuously around that person. And I'm sure EXO and other K-pop groups do sometimes fall out, and there is tension purely because they're always around each other. And if you're tired and you're stressed and you're sleepy and you're hungry and you're continuously around someone, you're gonna probably start taking that out on each other. That's just a fact. That doesn't mean that they hate each other. That's just a fact of what would happen. That's human nature. We would all do it. We'd all feel that way. I mean, the members could be a bit annoyed about the situation, but I don't think any of them hate Kris. I don't think any of them hate each other. There's been things with Suho apparently saying that Kris is irresponsible and stuff, and I just don't know what to believe, which is why I'm not necessarily taking everything seriously. And like people been saying, it's not hard for someone in the SM company to take their phones and easily just post things on the internet to make it sound like them, but it's not them. But at the end of the day, none of us know what's going on. None of us are going to know what's going on. The only people who know what's going on are SM, are Kris, are EXO, and maybe some of the other artists in SM Entertainment. So I think really, what we need to do is not make too many false accusations or statements. We just need to basically support Kris and support EXO, and and just be there for them, because boycotting SM and you know, making up all these things, that's not helping. That's just going to make it 10 times worse. You know, imagine, put yourself in Chris's situation. You're already having all these problems, and then you go on the internet to see all these people making all these rumours. It's just going to, you know, it's going to make him feel more bad than he already does. So just cool it off, leave it. You know, we just need to wait, you know, for SM to release a statement or whatever, and then we may know more of what's going on. Although I don't think we'll ever truly know, because, you know, SM can say anything that's not necessarily the truth. So yeah, that's my take on all the matter. And you know, if Kris does decide to leave, then I fully support him, and I can totally understand why he would want to. Given how hard it is to be a K-pop idol, I would totally understand. Although, obviously I would be upset, but I'd understand. And Kris, if you ever see this video, highly unlikely, just to let you know that we're all behind you, and we support you, whatever we do, and you're amazing, and you can achieve anything. So yeah, thank you.